Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Officer Ryan Gout, your school resource officer. And we're doing our annual drive through the traffic pattern at Cortland High School, senior high school. First thing is, hey, right here, this is a nice example. We've got pedestrians always have the right of way. So when you see a pedestrian waiting to cross, whether they're in the crosswalk or not, they've got the right of way. So I'm letting this guy go through. And that wasn't scripted, that came right from the real life. The traffic pattern is going to be the same as last year. Remember, the speed limit is a very slow 10 miles an hour. I'm going 9 miles an hour right now. And it seems like we're crawling, but that's for the safety of all of our kids.
0136 Cortland.
What we're gonna do now is go back. So when you arrive in the morning or to pick up your child at the end of the day, you're gonna follow the arrows, and they are a little faded, but you're gonna follow them and go to the pickup drop-off line. Now over here to my left, we've got student parking and we have staff parking. So you may see cars pulling down the middle of these lanes, and they should only be staff and or students. Like I said, students park up in the front, top of the lot, and the staff members park behind them. So please, 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 I'm asking you nicely, please, do not cut through these lanes to drop off your student quicker than everyone else who's waiting in line. All that does is creates more congestion in the parking spot areas. More likely to have a little fender bender, much more likely to have just congestion and hopefully never hit a pedestrian. So you simply follow these arrows and you'll go past the beautiful stadium we have here. And you'll go up, put your blinker on, let everyone know what you're doing, and pull over to the side with our pickup drop-off zone. So if we were in line, you would stop here. If there were a car in front of you, you'd stop and let your child out, or pick up your child depending on the end of the day, time of the day. So in the morning, you actually have an option. You can drop off your student here at the drop-off zone, or if you want to take your chance and run into some congestion, but I understand sometimes when we have students who have crutches or have large bags or maybe a huge instrument they have to carry or some kind of school project, you can drop off here in front of the school as well. That's an option. Ideally, everything would be in the back, but if there are special circumstances, certainly feel free to drop off up here. During the day, if you have to pick up your child for let's say an orthodontist appointment, no worries. You can pull right up here, wait in your vehicle for your child to come out and pick him or her up at this point. Other than that, it's picking up at the other side. If you come in to drop something off, or you have an appointment with a counselor or something, please don't leave your vehicle here in the fire lane. That's a ticketable offense. We do have over where you'll see my vehicle parks, visitor parking, and pretty much throughout the day that visitor parking area is open. There are a few spots that are typically always open, so it's worth the extra 15-20 steps you have to take to park over there instead of being in a fire lane. And real life experience, we had a parent do that, left his vehicle here in the fire lane, and we had an alarm go off, and the fire department had to try to move around their vehicle, and actually the fire department wrote a ticket for it. So it is a ticketable offense. And the only thing new we got going on this year, we got a 3-way stop sign area. We're pulling up to it right now. Now there's always been a stop sign here, but what's new is we've got a stop sign going across Valley View Drive. So whenever we leave here, we've always had to stop and then go. Now it's going to be take your turns. So we will see how this works out. the first one, at least the first week, maybe the first 2 weeks, you're going to have a traffic officer out here. They won't be directing traffic, but they're going to be observing how this traffic flow is working with the three-way stop signs. Yeah, so be prepared. If you come up from Main Street, you've got a stop sign now. If you come up from Pendleton Street, you've got another stop sign. And it's just taking turns. Just like we learned, in kindergarten, we take turns. The zipper, one goes, then the other. Eye contact is really important, so you're on the same page with another vehicle and you don't hit each other. Patience is always needed and very helpful. And just take your time. I always suggest, if you're coming in the morning and you're worried about time, getting here on time, leave a little early. That's it, just leave a little early, especially in our inclement weather days, which we get a few of those up here. So that's it. The same traffic pattern we had as last year, with the exception of a three-way stop area on Valley View and the entrance into the school. All we ask for is patience and take your time, and we'll have a great school year. That's it for Officer Ryan Gout, your school resource officer.